Today we have this 1949 Smith Corona Silent vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Margins are right here, and you just push down and move like that on each side. And it has this paper support arms that come up in the back. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. If the line of space gets you back to the beginning, it skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch back 1, skips 2, 1 more, skips 3. That works good. We're going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. Type a sentence in red on the next line. Just switch from black to red. You just flip that switch down. There's a red dot there, blue, white, and red. When you switch it to red, it just hits the bottom portion of the ribbon. Very nice typing machine. This is a very popular model. It's branded as a silent, but it's not actually silent. It's just a little bit more muffled than your average typewriter. It still has that classic sound, but instead of hearing it throughout the house like a drum set, it's just limited to the next room over. To pull the paper out easy, you just flip this switch down. It unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the paper out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock or multiple pages. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. I'm gonna flip this down for now. It's your backspace, that works good. A shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, you just hit that shift button again. It's got a tab function. There's tabs already set, and when you hit that tab button here on the right side, it'll stop at each one of those tabs. To set the tabs, you flip this back panel off, and you take these little inserts and you can put them anywhere on this little bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs. And that's where it stops. I'll show you. Stops at each one of those. Works great. Got a carriage release on each side. Right here, right here. And this is your lever. Disables the spacing mechanism. This little lever right here. You push it up and each one of those clicks is a space. MR stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin on most typewriters, it'll lock the keys so you can't type past it, but if you hit that MR button, it'll allow you to type past that margin. Open the hood, you get your spools and your ribbon. Right now we're pulling to the right side because all the brand new ribbon is loaded here on the left, and it'll pull clockwise, but if you want to switch that direction, there's a switch right here on the left side where my thumb is. You push that up, it'll start pulling counterclockwise to the left. We're going to keep that pulling to the right, and if you ever get into a situation where one of the sides is empty and it'll jam up your vibrator here. This is your vibrator. You just need to switch the direction or change your ribbon out. This is your touch control. If you move it to that side, it'll go higher. To the right, it'll go lower. And what that does is it loads a tension spring that affects the tension when you type. The lower the tension, the less hard you have to hit those keys. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.